guitar a lot, but it's just not the same. I'm just not a nylon string guy, you know? It's great, like, you know, if I had a steel string again, I would still play it, of course, because there's like tons of reasons why. That, you know, it's great for practicing picking and stuff. I just miss my steel string so bad. I've been really really missing it, really getting a little, you know, a little down about it, and I don't know how I'm gonna do this stream. It's supposed to be a really fun stream, man, but I'm just kidding. Hold on. Here we go. Check us out. Everyone is beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. Everyone is beautiful except for you, you're fucking ugly. Everyone is beautiful, everyone is beautiful, everyone is beautiful, but you, but you, but you, but you, but you. That's right. I got a new fucking guitar from my homie Rob. Yeah, I'm stoked. So now I get to play more. I mean, I've been playing, but like I said, it's just not the same. So yeah, and yeah. And he got me some fucking pickups that go inside here, like I got for this one. But nicer than this. This was just some shit I got on online for fucking super cheap, and he got me another one, a better, much better one for this one, so I can use this to perform and stuff. But yeah, today we're I got a special treat for you today. This is gonna be a really fucking funny one. I'm gonna clown hard on this guy, and I'm gonna say hi to folks in chat first before I get into it. But I'm gonna come clean. I have not watched more than a cumulative 30 seconds of this dipshit's videos. And I don't need to. I know that I hate him, and I hate what he does. He's a piece of shit, and he capitalizes on classism, specifically against slabs. You know, people, believe it or not, there's a lot of people out there that want to believe the absolute worst about Slab City and our community, and I know you've seen them in the comment sections of everything. They're always like, oh, blah, serves them right. Or like, you know, like you'll see like rage bait shit online. Not just about slabs, but like in general, these types of people. And that like, it's like so clearly like AI or like fake news or something. And then there will be like, you know, a fucking 100 people in these comment sections going like, I knew it. Or like, you know, fucking like, you know, it's exactly those kinds of people that this dude caters to. Hi, Bubba. Hi. She's just sitting here waiting for me to keep playing. How am I supposed to do a show with her being this cute? Zayden, you're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. Oh hey, Sam already, Sam was asking. I was noodling around on Single Shining Particle there. Awesome. Okay, let's see. I have my other phone here with me so that I don't have to scooch up to my camera phone every time I want to hear or read rather what people are saying. So I'm gonna catch up in chat here real quick. Got some nice coffee here. Cheers. Gonna get like mildly zooted for this funny ass shit. Like I said, I have not watched more than a cumulative. Literally, I'm not even fucking being hyperbolic here. Probably like literally 30 seconds of this guy's videos. And none of you should go and try and look up these videos. Don't give him views. That's why we're gonna watch it here. So instead of getting however many views from all of you curious people, unless you've already watched, I don't know. Nobody watches this guy's channel. He's a fucking loser. But yeah, we're gonna do one view instead of however many views, and then the rest of you can just, whatever. I mean, you do whatever the fuck you want. But this guy's like such a major loser, and he really, really cares about views. Like, so if you go and give him like 1 or 2 views, it's gonna mean the world to him because he's only got like a few hundred views on these videos, and it's all from fucking just absolute scumfuck people. That I've never been to Slabs, so yeah. All right, hold on. I remember what I was trying to do. I'm gonna see who's saying what in chat. Let's get to my live stream here. Oh, there's me. Hi. Okay, let's see. Captain saw the guitar bit coming. I knew you would. Sounds way better on steel string than nylon. Yeah, for sure. My whole style is like not nylon string style. But it's it's good. It's good to practice on. Dave says Carlos started off wholesome, then had this turn and started exploiting this slab starting drama. Yeah, it's like that's like when I make my videos and do like the clickbait titles and shit. Like this is the kind of shit that I'm making fun of, because that's what YouTube kind of rewards. Like if you're not getting a lot of views on your hard work, and like it's true. Like, I mean, this is the thing that happens. You work very hard. You feel very passionate about certain things that, you're making, and it gets no fucking views. And then you put a video up that's just drooling shitty clickbait, and suddenly you get like thousands of views where you wouldn't ever have gotten any, and like none of the shit that you say is even true. Like all the videos that I've done that have gotten not the videos, but like live streams that I've done that have gotten the most immediate clicks were shit like I did one called like police raid on Slab City, which is true. There was a police raid on Slab City, but there was like a lot of capital letters, a lot of exclamation points, like clickbait shit. And my style is like I'm not gonna do like I'll do like a satire clickbait and start off, being like, oh no, shit's all fucked up, and then I'll be like, haha, like, oh, gotcha, and I'm doing like really bad acting, so like anybody that has ever watched any of my videos knows immediately that I'm doing a funny, that I'm clowning, but yeah, so that's how people kind of get sucked into doing that fucking just bottom of the barrel content, because that's what's rewarded by YouTube. So that's what the turn was. Dude got a taste of the smallest amount of views, and he was like, oh, I'm willing to sell my entire soul and throw the whole community of slabs under the bus for a couple thousand views, because he's a fucking loser. He never had any morals to begin with. So yeah, I've again never seen any of this shit. I've only read like the titles. This is my first time watching this shit by fucking I gotta give him a fucking nickname, man. But cause Carlos to me is Carlos at the skate park. That's Carlos. Carlos rocks. Carlos is the man. And this guy is also named Carlos, but I'm gonna call him. Anybody got a fun? I'm not trying to think too hard about it, but now that I'm trying not to think too hard about it, so that I am thinking too hard about it. Anyway, I'm also multitasking. Yeah, not Carlos from the Range either. That's also Carlos. Carlos the guitarist. He's awesome as well. So we have a lot of nice Carloses. This guy is not even a slabber at all. We're gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Anus Man. I'm just gonna call him Anus Man. This is the Anus Man. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna think anymore about it. It's not worth my time. It's not worth my energy. Hi, Satan. Oh, you know what is worth my time and energy is giving Satan a treat. Patty N says, yo, reprobates, how did I get here? I don't know, man. How did you get here? How did any of us get here? We're here, though. We're fucking here. Alright. Here you go. This shit is stinkier than Anus Man, dude. This smells like fucking rotting buttholes, and it drives... Oh, I just breathed in with my mouth open. Oh, these are stinky as fuck, and Satan loves them. Dogs just love stinky, rotting butthole. Isn't that right, you stinky dog? I don't even want to touch them, because that smell just, like, lingers on your hands. Okay. I'm not even going to touch that shit. Okay. That's nasty. Ugh! It smells bad in this room. Ugh! Holy fuck says eat it. Eat it now. No, you eat it, weirdo. Yeah, Satan's gonna eat it. Nasty. That's gross, dude. That's gross. Ugh. Yeah, it smells like rotting fucking butthole. Consume. No, dude, you guys are weird. Alright. Alright. Oh man, now the whole place smells like that. Wait, where's my coffee? Here it is. I need my coffee. Alright. Captain said I would have been brain fried if it was our favorite sweet cool ass Carlos. No, not that guy. This guy does not live in Slabs. Anus Man, I don't know where the fuck he lives. He crawls out of a butthole every morning. Doesn't bother to wipe the shit off of him. And uploads that shit. The same shit from the anus he crawled out of onto the internet. And it has a very real effect on real people in Slabs. And he doesn't give a shit because he's Anus Man. Dave says, I think Louis Arana diddled him and he went off the deep end. Oh. I am not participating in whatever tea this is. If there's... I mean, I don't disbelieve that that's a thing that happened, but also... I don't know anything about all that. I don't know jack shit about Anus Man, to be perfectly honest. Okay. Sam says topic is Slab City. New folks, Google Slab City real quick for context. That'd be fun. Yeah, if you're new here, take a break for a moment. Don't lose the page. Go Google Slab City. And then come and tell us in the chat, everybody here that knows what Slab City is and who I am, tell us your, what you think Slab City is after a cursory glance on the internet. I'm very, very interested. All right. Let's see. Okay. all right. Let's do this shit. Let's get it going. I think I already have some of it pulled up. So at a first glance, I'm seeing, oh, this is like exactly, oh, I'm gonna get the fucking, I'm gonna see if I can get that light like off of the TV. Is that any better? Not really. Kind of, I guess. Hold on. That's That's kind of better, I suppose. Alright, there we go. Hey. Alright, so this is like... Oh, yeah, it's fucking backwards because YouTube is... I'm crashing out. Okay, anyway, that's fine. Whatever, it's fine. Fucking YouTube, piece of shit. Already, this is like the type of shit that I make fun of, you know, where it's like, the truth in capital letters. Fucking garbage. This is like the shittiest kind of YouTube content that anybody can watch. Like, anybody with half a brain, you see this type of shit, that's a topic on something that you're interested in, you know immediately that it's just gonna be some fucking bullshit. So this is called Why I Quit Filming in Slab City. This isn't the original video that I personally wanted to clown on today, but it's short. We can just skim through it irreverently and see what kind of bullshit this fucking idiot is making up. Look at this ugly ass fucking piece of shit.
Some of you might be wrong, some might be right. Although there are many reasons that I decided to take a break from Slab City, I'm going to talk about 3 reasons here. The first reason is that Slab City is the land of broken toys. Now, I do not mean to be judgmental or cast stones on anybody by saying that.
That means absolutely nothing. This guy's a fucking tweaker or something. Slab City is the place of broken toys. Whatever. You fucking dumbass. He got run out because he's a fucking liar and nobody likes him. Fake news guy. Fake news guy that actually causes harm in the community. He's not part of the community. I think he lives in Imperial County. So he can be found. Just saying. I'm not telling anybody to go find him, but you can find him. I'm pretty sure he lives in Imperial County. Yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah.
But here are my reasons behind that. That means the land of broken toys, the land of broken.
I know I'm actually gonna get like really fucking pissed off during this. This is why I haven't watched any of his videos, because this man pisses me off. He's stupid. He's a liar. Everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie. And I don't know why he's not banned on the Slab City pages. I think that people are a little too wishy-washy on the Slab City pages because they want to be like, oh, free speech or whatever the fuck. It's like, just ban the fucking idiot. They won't. The most views that he's getting are from people that are Slab City fans on the Slab City Facebook pages. So if you ban them from the pages, then he's not gonna get those views anymore, and he's not gonna like get encouraged to keep posting this nonsense. I don't even care to like. I don't want to do like a roast of this guy and then not actually watch any of his shit. But let's see.
Toys means that there are many broken people with broken lives, broken souls, and broken ideas. As I mentioned, I do not mean to be judgmental in any way.
That actually is. Yeah, he says something incredibly judgmental and then says, "Oh, I don't mean to be judgmental. Just everyone there is broken. That's why I don't fuck with Subsidy." Like, what the fuck, dude? Shut the fuck up. Just because you say you're not being judgmental doesn't mean that you're not being judgmental. See what I said about him lying every time he talks. So.
By saying that, I need to clarify that not everyone in Slab City falls into this category, as mental illness is not exclusive to Slab City. However, if it's called the land of broken toys, it's for that reason.
Okay, nobody ever has called it the land of broken toys. Not a single person besides this guy. This is the first time I've ever heard anybody say that. So he just made that shit up. Nobody calls it that. And then he also says like, you know, there are exceptions to this, but also everybody's mentally ill. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
You landed in...
And can I just take a moment to roast this man's hair? I want to see if he turns...
somewhere along...
Let's see. I don't like to make fun of... oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is how you know he doesn't have a girlfriend, man. Because if he had a girlfriend that, like, or boyfriend, I don't judge, whatever, partner, they wouldn't let him walk out or, like, take a video like that. Or friends. He doesn't have friends. If he had friends, they would have been like, "Yo, bro, your hair's fucked." By the way, that's why my hair fucking kicks ass because I have a lot of friends. No, I'm just kidding. Um, that it's telling. It's very telling. it's yeah, look at that. That's atrocious. Like, and his barber even hates him too, man. Like his barber ain't gonna fix that. He probably maybe he quit going to the barber too because the barber is like, the land of broken toys, full of mental illness. Not judgmental or anything. Just it's true. Not being judgmental.
Broken toys is for that reason. You landed in Slab City because somewhere along your life something broke and you found refuge at the Slabs.
Okay, so he says, I don't even feel like I need to break this down. Like, anybody with half a brain, he's like, oh, there are some exceptions to the rule, but nobody ends up in slabs unless your life is fucked and you're stupid and mentally ill, basically. I don't feel like I need to, watch the rest of this explanation. I know where he's going with this. He's being a classist fucking piece of shit, basically. And just assuming the worst about people that he doesn't know. Let me be clear, I have never once seen this man around slabs at all. At all. There's events. We have weekly events. I've never seen him at any of them. There's community stuff that happens a lot. And I've, run in the library for 7 years. I meet everybody that comes out there. Fucking everybody. I ain't never seen him out there, So yeah, I wonder if I can make this go faster because this is inside.
I said that to say this, and I don't mean to be judgmental or cast stones on any of the.
You already said that, you fucking dumbass.
Said.
Yeah. Okay.
But the truth about Slab City is that the nature of brokenness quickly took a toll on me. It took a toll on my mind.
Okay, again, I've never seen him out there who's making this shit up. All right, I'm gonna skip ahead because this is dumb. I don't actually care to hear any of that. I'm gonna move to. We're at 1 minute and 44 seconds, and I literally have to pause every fucking 2 seconds to say bullshit, and I'm getting sick of it. So let's move to 3:33. See what other dumb bullshit he says, so I can move on to the next fucking bullshit video.
Just one factor. One layer on top of another layer, it kind of pushed me away.
No, it didn't because you were never there. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
In the last couple of another reason. The last couple of months of filming in Slab City. This is actually part of the same reason, but it's another factor within the realm of mental illness. In the last couple of months of filming in Slab City, I felt pressure to film in a way that I no longer felt comfortable doing.
Oh, you mean not lying about people? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna skip ahead to, let's see. Let's just move to 5 minutes in.
In the beginning, I was driving into Slab City on my own and meeting slabbers organically with no hidden agenda but to grow my YouTube channel.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I was meeting slabbers with no hidden agenda other than to grow my YouTube channel. There it is. That's it. He literally just admitted. I'm gonna rewind it and watch that again because that's fucking hilarious. Bro literally just admitted his whole grift, and I just randomly stumbled across it. This guy's not even smart enough to make up convincing lies. He's just saying shit. And this is actually the only truth I've heard him say.
In the beginning, I was driving into Slab City on my own and meeting slabbers organically with no hidden agenda but to grow my YouTube channel. Yes, that was and is my initial intention.
Oh,
to grow
so
my
innocent.
YouTube channel.
Oh, very innocent.
Why grow my YouTube channel? Because there's a possibility there you can make money off of it.
Okay. That's incredible stuff. That's very funny. I'm gonna this is incredible stuff, guys. Alright, I'm gonna see what folks are saying in the chat. I have no words. I really have no words. I just want to and we got 83 people in chat. That's badass. Hit the thumbs up button if you want. We're just getting into this. I know we're 25 minutes in. But we're fucking 5 minutes into this dude's fucking shithole fucking whatever the fuck this is. So let's see. Wait for you says I'm subbing to this channel now. Thank you very much. And thank you, Anus Man, for giving me free content to get more subscribers on my channel. This fucking live stream is gonna get more views than, I don't know, like probably, I know he's got one that's like, it's probably the one that he's got the most views on. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I don't know. This is very low effort for me, and it's really fun. And I hate this fucking guy. So let's take a look here. I'm just, okay, hold on. Why bother? He isn't worth it. I'm already asleep. Well, then do whatever the fuck you want to do. I think it's funny. And also, I'm making content off of it. This is like my kind of revenge. So yeah. Who's the jabroni on the TV? This is Anus Man. He makes fake news. Not fake news, it's Slab City Fake News. Yeah, that's his channel, Slab City Fake News. Hell yeah. Charles says, I don't understand why there are so many Slab City haters. Well, I can tell you why, and I've explained this on my streams before. YouTube rewards shock content and lies and like just straight up fabrication, especially if it's at the expense of the poor. So, you know, you might see like a soft white underbelly where that's even a little bit more honest, really, like, you know, but they got so big and so many views because it's like shock value about poor people. It's capitalizing on people that are already like marginalized or struggling or whatever. And people see stuff like my channel, which is reasonably successful. I wouldn't call myself like a successful YouTuber by any means. I'm like modestly, like I'm at the lowest end of like made it. You know, like if you've got like YouTubers that have kind of made it, you know, like even, yeah, I'd be like barely if in the bottom rung, right? So they see how successful I am compared to them, and even though they're putting out ass content, anus man, butt rock content, and they're like, well, I should have that many views and subscribers, even though I have absolutely no substance to me, and I don't do anything interesting. I'm gonna talk shit on poor people. And then they get a tiny modicum of views. And then they're like, delicious, views and attention because I am a vapid piece of shit with nothing going for me and I need attention. So then they make that their whole thing without realizing that if they just like found something to enjoy in life and like, you know, like in earnest chased their dreams, and like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? If they actually like put some heart and soul into the craft, like this guy is not doing any sort of craft. This guy is just skimming the scum off the top of the fucking pool. But when you do find something that like really gets you going and you make videos about it, like you don't care if you're getting views. And people that watch stuff online, like you guys are legit. You're not those fucking dumbass shit for brains people that are like, oh, poor people in slabs, they're stupid. Oh, I feel better about my life. You guys are like, I want real fucking content. That's why I have more viewers than Anus Man. Okay? So that's why Slab City has a lot of haters. It's, you know, that's... Anyway. Sam says, a very reprobate vibe in chat today. I'm down for that. Yeah, this is a very cutthroat, piratey chat. I love clowning streams. It's very fun. I should definitely do more. I could probably do an entire series roasting this guy's shit. That's like a ton of free content for me, honestly. And it's fun, right? Give me a thumbs up if you guys are having fun listening to me fucking rant about Slab City haters. Specifically Anus Man. This is Anus Man, again. His channel is Slab City Fake News. So we're watching Slab City Fake News. With Anus Man spewing rotten garbage out of his fucking butthead. Hey, what's up, Gnome? Gnome's in chat. Ethan says, if you see this, shout me out and I'll sub. I did see it, and sub or don't, I don't give a shit, to be perfectly honest. Like, do it or don't. Let's see. And Captain slinging links. If you guys want to really piss off Anus Man, it would be really funny if I made money off of this stream too. So if you want to, if you're feeling so called by the trolley spirit present here today in the reprobate chat room, go ahead and drop $1. It'd be really funny if I could be like, hey, Anus Man, I made this much money clowning on your stupid ass channel. That would probably piss him off. So yeah, you know, if you want to. No pressure. It'd be funny though. I'm just catching up in chat here. Chat's pretty active today. Nice. Wait for you says, I always thought Slab City was, was interested, wanting to go to Salt and Sea and whatnot. Hell yeah. And then also I'm noticing a bunch of people putting thumbs up. That I remembered that I asked if y'all are having fun. And you are. That's great. Let's see. Burt Brunch, Nora, Mad Mac. Hey Mac, what's up, dude? How you doing? Mac, do you know anything about this fucking shithead? Tell me. And anybody else, if you're from Slabs, and you know, cause I literally, my nose is itchy right now. Sorry. I don't know if I've ever like actually met this guy. I've never seen him around. I know he's done interviews with a few people in Slabs before, like, people knew how fucking shitty he was. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the real reason this guy doesn't go to Slabs. Are you guys ready? Can you guess? Hold on. I'm gonna grab my smoke, some raw smoke. Chat. I'm gonna give you a moment, okay? I want you to guess what is the real reason why Anus Man doesn't come to Slabs, okay? Let's give me your best shot. What's your answer? What do you, like, honest and truly, why do you think this guy doesn't come to Slabs anymore? No, I'll check in here. And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking go on the... I'm gonna hit play on this and listen from the window and smoke a few drags of a cigarette here real quick. And if I need to, I'm going to run in and hit pause and clown on him some more. But we're going to let him explain in his own words after a sec here. Hold on. And I want to read your guys' guesses on why this guy doesn't come to Slabs. Because I'm very interested to see what the reprobates have to say. I know it's gonna make me laugh. This is the only way that I'm gonna not get like fucking just really mad about this dumbass. Let's see. Nora says never seen him, been back for a year, but was always a great time. Yeah, it's a great time. Vegas says pedophile. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it, but I mean, could be. I don't know. He looks like a creeper. Mad Max says, yeah, I know who he is. A group of us did a collaboration with him. Oh, do tell, Mac, please. Wait for you says he's unlikable and scared of leaving the burbs. Yeah. Yeah. Because haters have no place there and he's afraid. Yeah. got deported. I think I get where you're going with that, but like as in Slab deported, like Slabbers don't want him in Slab City. And I don't actually. I'm gonna be real. I don't know what the exact situation was with you know. I know he pissed off a lot of people. He just has that look about him, right? I think he challenged WB to a fight, but before that he was asked to leave Slabs because I believe the fight. Not 100% sure on that though. Of course he never showed up though. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright. I'm gonna hit play and sneak a few drags here. This is like 4 more minutes long and it's dumb. So this is the truth, according to Anus Man, why he doesn't come to Slab City anymore. Oh, in the title says a cult leader drove me out, question mark. So like if you add a question mark to the end of a title like that, then it doesn't have to be true. That's the thing. Cause like I could literally call my stream today Anus Man kills 7 in killing spree question mark, or Anus Man stole my butthole question mark, like, and it means nothing. So I think what he's trying to insinuate here is that he was driven out. This is a theme in his other videos too. It's really tired. It's hack shit. So here you go.
And that's another problem, you know, that
Holy
you know
shit.
that I encounter
clearly.
people. And what's wrong with making a living? People in Slab City ask for money all the time in Cash App.
What a fucking piece
In
of
Cash
shit.
App and PayPal. So what's wrong with making, you know, it's more honorable what I'm doing because
No, because you're a fucking liar.
it's a work. I'm putting in work.
You're not putting in work.
You put in so much work, you get monetized. You know that, you know, so you earn it. And, you know, and I think that this is also a result of mental illness. You know, many people have issue with me getting monetized off of Slab City, but the same people have Cash Apps and they ask for money, they ask for donations. So what's more honorable? You know, I'm not trying to. I'm posing that question for you guys. I don't want to be divisive or, you know, trollish or in any way. I just want to, you know, I want to help you think about that. What's more honorable, putting a Cash App or earning money?
How are you earning money by lying? What a fucking
So
loser.
with that said, let's see here. Looking back, that was the most efficient way of doing interviews organically, just by asking, you know, asking for interviews, right? However, in the last few months, most of my videos were no longer organic and initiated by asking people. I was now feeling pressure to promote certain agendas, and this is because
I'm a liar.
sometimes you meet people, they're nice, you know, you befriend certain individuals, but you have to be careful who you become.
Okay. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. He's fucking... Oh, okay. And Max says, because of this guy, I'll never do a collaboration again. I didn't want to do one in the first place. Alright, there we go. We got some insider information. This guy literally just admitted to making fake fucking videos for money. That's what his whole thing is. And he's actually just like... You notice how he stopped like, oh, and then what's more honorable? I just wanted to, and then he stops like, he just wanted to, what, make money off of other people in a community that he doesn't live in. That's the scummiest fucking thing I can think of. Like, that's absolute dog shit. What a fucking loser. Alright, we're gonna skip the rest of this because it's... I don't wanna subject myself to it, honestly. Max says, cause me and Jinxie did a collaboration with him before he turned into a bad apple and would bring people with pizza and food and then say bad things about them later. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I heard as well. Wow. Amazing. Okay. Let's look at Slab City fake news. Oh, here's the one that it's an hour long. We're not gonna watch this whole damn thing. We're already at 41 minutes in. Max says the only thing that got him ran out with was his lies, his BS he told people when he filmed them all nonsense. Yeah, I've heard from people in the community that they agreed to do interviews with him before people knew that he was a piece of shit. And like they, they said the same thing as Mac did, where they agreed to do an interview with him, and then the interview comes out and they just make them look bad. Like, that's just a shitty thing to do. If I interview somebody and then while I'm interviewing them, I realize that they're like a bad person or something, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna ask them those questions to their face instead of cutting shit to make them look like a bad person later. And I know that the people that he's interviewed that are slabbers, like, aren't bad people. And then the people that he interviews to make look like victims are bad people. Like, this is the one that really got me going, because he posted it on Facebook the other day. And again, if you're a moderator on one of the Facebook Slab City pages, ban this fucking chode. Like, you're just feeding him. So this is titled, "I gave everything to Slab City, then they burned it down." And this is, okay, there's no backstory to this. I don't know who this Nick person is. Apparently he was in Slabs for a short amount of time. I even posted about it on Slab City page asking if any Slabbers knew the story behind this guy, because I didn't. I'd never heard of him before. And nobody else had either. There was like 2 answers where people were like, "Oh yeah, I remember that guy. He was a scammer. He was scamming people and got run out." That's all I need to fucking know from my community. That's all I need to know. He was a scammer. So, of course, Anus Man decided to interview him, and let's see what it is. I have not watched any of this. So this is my first time. We're not going to watch the whole thing.
Live. Hey Nick, just to let you know that I posted that I was in an interview. Okay, wait a minute. Meeting is not straight. Okay, now it's actually. Okay, now it's actually. Okay, I think it's actually. Yeah, now it's actually streaming on YouTube as we speak.
All right.
Okay, so.
Am I the only one gonna have my face on, or y'all gonna have to try to sit down?
This is
Here,
really
let me
bad
go ahead
quality.
and Here, you go ahead and get my hat. Give me 1 second.
We can't all have hairspray.
Oh yeah, speaking of bad quality audio, guess what I did with the donations that folks kicked down the other day? The clue is the context here. Guess what I did with y'all's donations? That's gonna make my channel better. Anybody? Can you guess? And I'm gonna grab my I'm gonna grab my phone and see what folks are saying here. New mic, yes, bingo. That's it. I got and actually I spent $70 on some nicer like lav mics that I can use, and they will be coming this week. So I'll be having better audio, and yeah. So that's you guys did that. So thank you, and that it's great because your kickdowns make my channel better so that you can enjoy it more, and it makes me feel better about the content that I'm making, so I make more of it. So it's a win-win for everybody. And that's a great great segue to say if you want to get down with the kickdown, there are links in the description for my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. And my mods might post them in the chat as well if you're too lazy to look in the description or you don't know how. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I don't know if I can even fucking like watch this. It's so grating. I'm gonna try. We're gonna try, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for putting you through this. Let's try it.
Okay, so what's up, everybody?
I'm sorry. I'm like viscerally offended by just the sound of this fucking idiot's voice, and also this Pastor Nick guy. Like something. I don't mean to dignify him by calling him Pastor Nick. He's not a fucking pastor. He's a hustler. He's a fucking faker. I don't need to know the story to believe my community when they say that he's a fucking scammer. And the way that he smiled and laughed there, like you could see his fucking gross ass veneers. You know, like. I don't know, like, nowadays with veneers and shit, it's really hard to tell if people have been tweaking for a really long time and lost all their teeth nowadays, but, I'm not gonna say that this guy is a fucking hard tweaker, but he's giving me those vibes.
Everybody, this is Slab City TV, once again, and I'm here with Pastor Nick and TD Walton. Pastor Nick was at Slab City.
Wait, is that TD Walton? Wait, what?
A year ago, I think. I'm not too sure.
I was last year.
Oh my god, that is T. Wait, did T try to go by a different name? Is that why everybody's confused? Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, this is big. Hold on. I'm gonna rewind that.
We can't all have hairspray.
Okay, so what's up, everybody? This is Slab City TV, once again, and I'm here with Pastor Nick and TD Walton. Pastor Nick was at Slab City about a year ago, I think. I'm not too sure.
I was last year, yeah.
Hey Nick, I gotta tell you, Nick, that I posted that I was gonna interview you last night on the Slabs, several of the Slab City Facebook pages, and you're getting a lot of that post got a lot of attraction, and some negative comments, some positive comments. You know,
There's people on both sides of the fence. We did a lot of good there, but of course we were
not the same
out.
person. Okay.
It begs the question.
I was gonna say, like, I sort of know what T looks like. He used to live next door to me for a very brief amount of time, and I got to watch him get his ass kicked and run out of town, so that's why it was gonna be funny. Okay, so I guess T, who later went by TD Walton, he was going by T back when he moved in next door after the camp next to me opened up. And that's some other slab lore that some of you may remember, Cannibal Ray. Okay, all right.
And anything good actually ever come to Slab City is it's a
Is this guy not white? This guy looks kind of white to me, Dave. He's in his 60s. Yeah, I know. I thought he's still in Slabs. He's a fucking terrible person. Also a scammer. Yeah. If there is one problem that Slab City has, it's fake pastors that are scamming people. That is one thing that we have a problem with. We have a problem with fake fucking pastors that scam people. And TD Walton is one of them. He's a piece of shit. I think I've talked about him before. Yeah, I know I've talked about him before. Anyway, so I guess maybe he's going to be on here at some point, or his voice is going to come through at some point. It's very fitting that he would be talking to these shitheads. But anyway.
very different.
Oh man, the fucking volume difference between one and the other is like fucking killing me. Cause Anus Man is like loud as shit, and it makes me want to fucking gouge my fucking my eardrums out. And then this guy's too quiet and I can't hear what he's saying.
realm out there. There's something supernatural there that is preventing people from coming to grips with a true reality. And we're talking.
This guy says there's some kind of spiritual whatever. Does this man not believe in God? I think, and he's calling himself a pastor. Like, I don't know. If you're getting some spiritual fucking shit, why don't you just like pray about it or whatever? Or be like, yeah, God doesn't want me there because I'm a fucking piece of shit. I don't know. It's like the cognitive dissonance here.
Talking about a city that prides itself on, we're a city without homeless, but at the same time, I mean, I don't consider a palace shanty a home.
Okay, he's already bringing it to the classist shit. I can see why he didn't get along with people in Slabs. He's already being like, oh, well, your pellet shack isn't a real home. Like, bro, that's why we go out to Slabs, so we can build our homes however the fuck we want. Like, what do you mean? So, man comes to Slab City, hates people in Slab City, is, like, very judgmental about the way that people live in a place where people go to live how they want to live. I see there's some very obvious problems with that. So he's not off to a great start here.
I don't even consider, us, me and my family, as the sacrifices that we have made in ministry to minister to the unhoused population across the United States. Us being full-time out of an RV with no homestead to go back to, technically by the world standards, we're homeless on an economic scale. So, and even I look at that soberly, mentally. Many people out there don't. And I found the same things out there as I find in any homeless camp, the amount of drugs, the amount of different things. One of the most interesting aspects of Slab City was everybody has their own interpretation of love. And, but I think when it comes down to a Judean-Christian worldview, is that, we know that love comes from the Father. And if you're in absence of the Father, you really don't know love. God was doing some amazing things out there. I'm just glad that we were not only able to come in peace, but we were, even though violence was getting ready to come our way, which kind of blew my mind, anyhow, because
Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all something about how Slabs works. And kind of how the world works. Like, if violence is coming for you, then you're probably doing something to make people want to be violent toward you. If there is like a mob coming after you, trying to kick your ass, it's probably not every single person in that mob that's crazy. And it's like that saying, like, if you have a problem, what is the saying? Like, it's something like, if everybody has a problem with you, then you're probably the problem. It's something like that. It's not fucking rocket surgery, guys. It's not hard to figure out. Sam says, that's bad that folks get exploited into supporting random people who claim God's word. And it's the easiest fucking grift. It is the easiest grift. Fake pastors make money off of people that have good intentions all the time. There's so many, like, really high profile, like, what's that one, what is his name? Something Copeland, whatever. That big time evangelical pastor that, like, buys new jets every other month or whatever, and he's like, you watch videos of him and he's clearly possessed by a fucking demon. That guy's fucking crazy. Dave says, TD tried to recruit me. Oh, tell me more. I'm very interested in that, Dave. That's very interesting. Very interesting. All right. I feel like I'm losing viewers every time I play this shit. Which is, like, kind of incredible. So I don't even know if I want to keep playing this. Let's go to a different one. Let's go to a different one because this is just it's hurting me. It's like causing me actual pain. This is garbage. Let's go to a different one. I don't feel like watching the rest of this. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go like. No, I don't want to watch two men jerk each other off. That's what's happening here. These guys are fucking just jerking each other off at the expense of Slab City, which is disgusting. And we're not gonna watch it. We're not gonna dignify it with a watch. So let's go to. This one's only 5 minutes and 41 seconds long. Let's try it. And it's actually like, it looks like an edited one, so maybe it's less cringe-inducing, like, as far as audio goes, so maybe I won't lose a bunch of viewers when I play it. Because that shit was terrible. And Anus Man, if you're watching, like, that's what happens. Like, that type of content is not doing you any favors. It's grating. It's stupid. Nobody wants to watch that shit except for the absolute most brain-rotted people. So we're not going to watch it because we have some brain cells left. Let's try this one. I'm gonna do it again.
Adds a little hop to your step, you know, a little pep to your step, and really can change the entire environment.
So what brings you from Virginia?
I gotta turn this down. This is awful. And that on screen there is Sarah Jane Bangerang, who is definitely somebody with mental health problems. And she does not represent Slab City. She didn't live there for very long. And I know a few things about her that really changed my... I didn't have much of a perspective on her before. But she had a brief stint in when Handlebar, before it burned down, that's the skate park bar that used to exist that was really fucking awesome. And then the folks that built it up to where it was, and then later the folks that ran it and made it really nice ended up leaving for personal reasons. And one of them is back now, and he's a great person, a real asset to the community. But you know, he had left the Handlebar. Sarah Jane, that person that was just on screen, was part of the Handlebar crew very briefly. There was like a few people, and I think to try and like fuck with it, she invited a bunch of people to the group chat for Handlebar. And I was one of them. I don't know what the fuck kind of fucking dope she was smoking. And I know she was smoking some dope. But she thought it was a good idea. So, of course, I went and read everything. I went and read everything. And I found out why Sarah Jane Bangerang got run out of Handlebar by the shittiest crew that Handlebar ever had. And it's because she likes poop. I'm not kidding. She has a weird poop fetish and was creeping on children. That's true. And she made people very uncomfortable. So, yeah. And she did approach me at one point. She, like, followed me to my car at the range one time and, like, thought that she could be part of the library crew. And this was after this shit, mind you. As though she didn't remember what I found out. Dave says Sarah is a pedo. I wasn't going to say it like that, but yeah. Yeah, she's a fucking creep. And yeah, that's why she got run out of fucking Handlebar. I read the whole conversation. It was amazing. It was astounding. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Sarah Jane likes poopy diapers. And to an extent, like a pretty gnarly extent, like to a point that is debilitating to her. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Wonderland Healing Camp is in here and says, I witnessed Bang Horror at Handlebar. Oof. Yeah, I know you were over at Handlebar a lot during those days, because I was too. We were some of the regulars. I know you were there like pretty much every day though. And yeah, I was trying to get my alcoholism like under control, and every time I went over to Handlebar, it was not under control. So I had to kind of, and especially during that era, shit got super weird. You know. I'm gonna go back and read some of the comments because I know we literally got 14 seconds into this video and now I'm looking yeah. Yes, okay. I wanna see what Dave said about the TD thing. Oh. He just offered a place to stay, food protection, etc. It was at the old soup kitchen. Was a short conversation. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Because Dave's not an idiot. Yeah, I'm sure you saw the fucking weird vibes coming from a mile away, dude. Let's see. Vegas Strucker says, I'm fairly far into brain rot and I didn't watch it. I'm surprised it hit my algorithm today. Guy is getting the YouTube push. Yeah, this kind of, exactly, like what I explained, like this kind of shit is rewarded. So if you do see this shit pop up in your feed, please report it. Report it for fake news, report it for harassment, report it for terrorism. Because that's what it is. It causes real problems for real people. Like, I lived in Slabs year-round for 7 years and for a cumulative 10 years. I still live there part-time. I've been going in and out for the last few months, and there's a lot of really cool folks in Slabs, and they are impacted. A couple of them are here in chat today, and I'm so happy to see you guys, because, you know, I'm not around for all this shit. I try to stay very far away from drama, but I like to know what's going on. So having some point of view from people that do fuck with Slabs is really important for this, I think. Let's see. Vegas says, we'll do it reported. Hell yeah. Yeah, if, you know, I don't want people to go on this fucking channel and give him more views. Like I said, it means the world to him. This guy lives for views because he has nothing else to live for, and it's very sad. And pathetic. But if, you know, if they do pop up, just report them for false news, endangerment maybe, like anything that fits whatever description. Because if enough people report these videos, then they'll get taken down and they'll stop hurting people in our community. Let's see. Tracy says, I've followed your journey from your earliest YouTube videos, and from what I've seen, you put a lot of effort into your YouTube channel. Keep up the good work, Corn. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. Appreciate that. Vegas says, I watched Decent Slabs, Long Road. Wonderland says, I'm still here. I'm glad you are. Hell yeah. Awesome. Okay. Let's see if we can get any further into this shit. This is the things I do for content, man. I'm a regular anus man. That's what we're calling this Slab City fake news guy, is Anus Man. I'm not gonna say his name. He's not cool enough to be called that. We already have Carlos's, and they're cool. We don't want to stain the name, so we're just calling him Anus Man. That's the first thing I could think of that popped in my head. I wasn't gonna devote more than half a brain cell to that.
Virginia on the way to Slab City, California.
Indictments.
That was Peter. Pass up.
This guy is a fucking creep. And he got run out of Slabs as well.
Lapo, right? Did I say that right?
Yes, and this is how you spell it. It's written on the billboard right over here. Peter Passalacqua, Slab City.
That should be interesting.
So everybody, it's Slab City TV, and I wanted to give you that update today of the fire that took place last night.
The only thing I don't like about people from here all over the country is it's a future thing. You can't.
What is this fucking video? Like, what is that like soy sauce? Like, what is happening here? What are they, like, what am I supposed to be feeling about this? I know that he wants me to feel afraid because the music is like some stock music for like a TV drama or something. But like, I mean, you really can just put anything up these days. You know, this really goes to show how much YouTube rewards you for shitty clickbait titles, because there's not even any substance here. Even the shit where he's showing people's faces is like really bad. Like, what kind of fucking camera angle is that? That's like if I was doing an interview with you and I had a fucking phone like up here in your face but like also pointed up. Like, that's insane to me. I'm sorry, there's no skill to this. Like, I'm sure he's just fucking twacked out. Like this is one of those fucking videos where it's like, you know, 5 minutes before recording, and then you've got them like fucking, you know, right? Like, how else can you explain this? I'm sorry.
Did I say that right?
Yes, and this is how you spell it. It's written on the billboard right over here. Peter Passalacqua,
Rapist.
Slab City.
That should be interesting.
So everybody, it's Slab City TV, and I wanted to give you that update today of the fire that took place last night.
The only thing I don't like about people from here all over the country is it's a future thing. You can't go forward if you keep laying back on the past. These people regale themselves with how miserable they have been all their life.
I don't know who the fuck this is.
Forward.
Oh, it's probably
You know how Night burned down?
probably
last
Sonya.
They set their own house.
Not cool Sonya, piece of shit
So
Sonya,
right
who
here,
only
entering
was
the
in
Church
Slabs
of
for like a
Beer,
couple months.
Tall Paw is about to demonstrate to me how it is that he creates or makes the beer. Look at that. Man, I could feel the heat. Hopefully everybody's up.
If anybody ever catches this guy trying to film this type of shit in Slabs, you have my blessing to do whatever feels right to you. Okay? I'm not telling you to do anything, but if you do, I won't get after you.
Okay.
Yeah, we can drink this. You get a little shot of that if you want it.
Oh, cool.
Right? Neat little room, right?
Oh, yeah, it's Sarah again.
50-foot pool would fit in there. And then I did have a tarp over it. The shade cloth didn't really cut it.
Why does he love, like, why does he love vindicating the absolute worst people that Slabs has ever seen? I really don't understand it. And then, like, just shit all over everybody else. Creepy Pete. Yep, Creepy Pete. Good riddance. Fuck that fucking guy. That's what Slabbers called him, Creepy Pete.
It's beautiful. But in the summer, it didn't do enough. So I actually just put a big tarp over it.
Divorce says creative genius sharing his visionary experience. Yes, true high art. Yeah. Oh my god. Is the quality of this video?
Oh, okay.
It really okay. I can't turn the quality of this video up. It's literally shot in 144p. Like, on my stream, I'm sure it looks like ass, but it looks exactly as bad as it does on the phone screen up close. That's why I'm watching it on the phone screen, because it's actually clearer because it's smaller. Like, on here, let me show you. This is what it looks like up close. it's really, really bad. It's like unwatchable on anything bigger than like a phone. Yeah, it's really bad. Okay, let's try and. What are you doing?
Water intake.
You're welcome. Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Slab City TV,
Slab City fake news.
and I'm on my way right now because there's breaking news that Spaceport is on fire.
It was a kickdown from
Oh, here's
my
Taj.
channel. I recently got the rack for it so that I can.
There's like,
pick up-
there's no order. Like I'm watching this and I'm waiting for like the plot line, you know, like whatever. When you make a video like this, like my video, We Are the Real Slab City, it cuts between a lot of different things. And if you do want to see a video about what Slab City is really like, We Are the Real Slab City is my video. I like it. I think it's pretty good. And I worked really hard on it. And I had been living in Slabs for I think 3 years at that point, year round. I didn't feel like I was really qualified to make a video like that until I had become a slabber. And in Slab City, you can't call yourself a slabber credibly unless you've done 2 consecutive summers. So I waited until after I had done 2 consecutive summers and could confidently call myself a slabber before I did an expose of what Slab City really is like. So if you want to see that, go watch it. It's great. Not to toot my own horn. But like there's no plot in this video. I mean, it's only 5 minutes and 40 seconds long, and there couldn't just be like one thread that like kind of brought this shit together. It's just like random shit. So I think what his point here in showing this is like, I'm gonna just go out on a limb here, but he's trying to showcase how Kaz got new shit for his bike by doing what? Putting stuff on YouTube for money, which is what he's trying to equate. You know, he's like, oh, if people in Slab City are, they give people their cash app and they get donations, why can't I do that? Because you don't fucking live in Slab City and because you lie. That's why. And you don't do anything for the community. Kaz cooks meals for the community. Sometimes they cost money and sometimes they don't. And that's great. That's what we do in Slabs. And, you know, Kaz is not a perfect person by any means, but, you know, he's not anus man, that's for sure. You know, it's
down the range and with my wings and whatnot.
So that was like random. He didn't even introduce the person that he was talking to. This is another random clip.
Oh, shit.
This right here is the Church of the
Did
Broken
he just
Sword.
like walk up on somebody's fucking trailer? Who owns? I don't actually know the people that maybe used to live in that Patriot trailer or whatever. Did he just like run up and like knock on their fucking RV, piss off the dogs, and then run away laughing? Is that what happened there, or did I miss something?
Boys,
Church of Broken
and
Toys.
it burned down, I believe, yesterday.
This music is terrible. What the fuck?
So these right here are postcards that he sent.
Dude. I'm struggling. I'm gonna go outside for a smoke. I'm struggling. This is a struggle, and I'm gonna catch up on. I'm gonna catch up in the chat here. I am having trouble with this. This is incredible. And again, this is the first time that I've ever watched anything this guy's channel. So this is 100% real reactions. And I think my chat actually froze. We got 70 people here in chat. Whoops. I just took a screenshot of my fucking phone or something. Okay, I gotta get back to my chat here. I'm gonna take a few drags. This is, yeah. I think my chat froze because I haven't seen it. Yeah, it did freeze. Let's see. Rabbi Aaron Point says, you have to be all gacked up and watching on an Obama phone for it to seem good. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting from that video. It's like I'm watching that content makes me feel like I'm like somebody put a garbage can full of like that has been used for dirty diapers over my head and they've been smacking it with a fucking bat. That's what that content makes me feel like. Makes me feel like somebody put Sarah Jane's fucking trash can over my head and started smashing it with a fucking bat. And yeah, I'm suffering brain damage for likes and kickdowns. No, I'm just kidding. For content, also for likes, because it's funny. Because that's the whole reason why he put that up, because he's capitalizing on Slabs. So yeah, if you want to get down with the kickdown, feel free. If you hate Anus Man and fake news, feel free to click one of the links for the. Oh, and it looks like I already did get a kickdown. Oh, fuck yeah, in Texas. Thank you so much. And I think somebody also kicked down before I went live, and I wanna find that real quick so I can give them a shout out, in case they're still watching. Let's see, where is it? Oh man, now my phone's being a shit. All right, let's take a look. It looks like. Oh, Sam, thanks. That was a couple days ago, actually. And then I thought, okay, maybe it was on the Venmo or some shit. Let's take a look. And I can't respond to chat right now because it's frozen on this screen. Fortunately, I got this one, so I'll get back to it in a sec. Keith says, hey Van Gogh, love you and Satan. I don't buy into sending cash monies to people I don't even know, but with some type of grace and beef throats for the second best dog ever, I wish you both happiness and freedoms. And continued sharing your fantabulous footage. Stay true, warrior friend. Thank you. Thank you, Keith. I really appreciate that. That's so sweet of you. And let's just take a look at the Cash App real quick and see if there's anybody to shout out. Nope, not on the Cash App. Awesome. Okay. Let's get back to chat here. Okay. Sam says, Frankie, there's an opposite mockumentary video. Nomadic Zig did a Bottle Kid scripted video with Slabs teenagers a couple years ago. It's good fun. Yeah, that one's pretty funny. I like that one. Beverly says, hello, Corny, you're looking great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, and about the last clip we saw on the video, Mick says, stuck the camera in their windows, I think. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's not how you do journalism. Yeah, that's crazy. His voice alone is ineffective and generally unsatisfactorily offensive. I agree completely. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts me. That's like an example of how when you're rotten to the core, it like turns everything else into shit. So if you're just a piece of shit person, like you stink and your breath is offensive and foul and the way that you talk is annoying and you look ugly and your haircut is bad. Like it's just, I don't know what it is, man, but it's like there's something to that. If you're rotten to the core, it manifests in your exterior. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Whoops. All right. Let's try and muscle through the rest of this fucking short ass video. Ow. Ooh, my leg's hurting. Ow. Ew. Been trying to go easy on it, but man, I'm going kind of stir crazy. Like, I need something to give, man. Yeah, my leg's hurting. Ooh. And still no updates on that referral process. So that sucks, but you know, we're clowning on Anus Man right now. So let's try. I'm sorry for subjecting you to this, guys. We got to do it though. We have to. It's my duty as a slabber to make fun of this idiot.
For
$1.
each.
And we even have some that are from not just me, they're like Palm Bay Beach and Slab City, other local hot tats. My friend makes them.
Okay, so you didn't take the pictures.
No.
What a condescending comment.
And so you sell them for $1 each. And this is you right here?
Yeah, I'm the only one who sells the dot photo ones, yeah. Maybe the ski and Palm Bay Beach, thing like that.
Okay. So if you're interested in buying
This judgmental piece of shit is about to say some judgmental fucking
postcards,
shit.
here they are right here. They're $1 each.
He doesn't say who's selling them or where you can get them.
I like to run around.
Oh shit, is that George? What is that? I can't even tell because the video quality is so bad. I don't think that's George. Rest in peace, George. He was a fucking real one, dude. I miss him a lot. I literally can't tell, like, who this is. The quality is so bad. It might be George. I don't think it is, though. I don't... That's not George. What are they even doing right now? The way he's taking video reminds me of when I've done live streams while blackout drunk and like the fucking camera's all like fucky ass angles. Like, I don't know what kind of shit Anus Man is into, but it seems like he's intoxicated during like every single one of these clips. This is way better music than the stuff he's been putting on here, though, I gotta say. This poor man's just trying to, like, fucking share joy or whatever. I don't know who this guy is, but, you know, he's just out there in the desert doing what you do in the desert, hanging out and playing an instrument and, you know, expressing yourself. And he has no idea that he's just being ridiculed on this video by this fucking piece of shit, which is, I think, really scummy and sad. Ironically, this is like the only clip where there's any substance whatsoever. That the rest of it is just like this dumbass going around like fucking knocking on people's RVs and scaring their dogs and be like, like running away. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And then like interviewing two of the biggest pieces of shit for like 2 seconds in the beginning. I don't know how much longer it was. He's really milking this part of the content because this is the only real substance that he has, and it's really like I mean, it's just a guy playing harmonica. I hope that this isn't how the rest of the video is, though, because that'd be really annoying. I bet that's how it is, though. It is. That's how it ends. That's it.
There you go.
Oh, dude, stop. That was horrible. That was awful. Yeah, that was really bad. I'm sorry for that, guys. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh my God. Frankie says, people are so interested in Slab City. Yeah, they are. And if you are interested in Slab City, this is the channel you should check out. I have homesteaded in Slabs for a cumulative, like, you know, I lived in Slab City year-round for 7 years, and cumulatively, like, about 10 years. And I make content about it. And yeah, that's what I do. But I also make content about other things because I have a lot of other shit going on. You know, Slab City is not my claim to fame. It definitely was how I got my initial audience. But, you know, I'm not a hack like Anus Man is. And I'm not clinging to just riding the coattails of people's interest in Slab City and making it look bad. That's not artistry. That's just scumfuckery. So yeah, if you're interested in Slab City and what it's like, I have a whole video playlist called I think it's just like Slab City, and it's just all my videos that are related to Slab City, and a lot of them are edited very nicely. I put a lot of work into them, put my heart and soul into them, and I actually became part of the community before I started making videos about being part of the community of Slab City. My videos that I made before I became a slabber were more like on the end of my experience in Slab City, not as a slabber, but just as a seasonal person, and then, you know, my journey through my first couple summers and becoming a slabber. There's a few other slabbers and seasonal folks that come to Slabs that make videos that are really, really good to watch. Let's see. I don't want to like do a list and like forget anybody. I know fucking Gloria was a fan of my channel before she headed out to Slabs, and then did, and she's making content about it on her YouTube channel. I forget what it's called. And there's Angie makes videos about Slab City. Kaz makes videos. I think he streams like most days. Does like coffee with Kaz or whatever. Zig makes stuff. Mac makes stuff about Slabs. I think he's still in chat here. And who else? Oh yeah, obviously Builder Bill does his live stream of the range every Saturday, so you can see what folks are doing on Saturday night. The range is kind of like almost like church, like small town church for us. But instead of going to listen to a fake fucking hack pastor talk about how we're all sinners, we go and listen to each other play music. And that's a really great way to keep in touch with the community. Anybody else in chat? Can you think of any Slab City content creators that I know? Nova is seasonal, and they're not Nova from Flamingo, but younger Nova, and they've been putting up content on TikTok, but they just left for the season. Let's see, anybody else? I already said Angie. Dot used to, not sure now. Okay. Yeah, Dot's cool. Oh, Nature Glow. Thank you, Dave. Nature Glow is Gloria's channel. Frankie says, you're the first person I started following from the Slab. Cool, fuck yeah. Burke Bunch says, this is the only channel that I go to for the truth about Slab City. Sick. I mean, there's definitely other people that are putting out their real perspective. I don't fuck around, you know, like, I'm not gonna sit here and mince words and try to be all, like, you know, fucking polite about it. Like, I'll straight up just tell you guys what's going on. And if I don't know, then I don't know. And, you know, like in the case of that fake Pastor Nick guy, I don't even know who the fuck that guy is. So when I hear that he got run out for scamming people from people in my community, that's all I need to know. And if I don't know who somebody is, then they're not somebody that's been part of Slab City for very long or at all. Sorry, my hair's all fucking weird. Like, I'm not saying I personally know every single slabber, but like, I at least know of them. Like, I do keep track of who's doing what in the community. So if I've literally never heard of somebody, they ain't doing much in the community at all. Probably just came in and got run out. Wandering Jeepsy, okay. Desert Trippin', nice, yeah. Nova Black, that's it, on TikTok. Yeah, Joe Bowie does Desert Trippin', and he has done a few pretty decent videos out in Slabs. Slab City Diary. Yeah, I met, I can't remember who Slab City Diary is. But I do know who that is. It's just not coming to me right now. Burke says, I do enjoy Nature Glow and The Range, but yours was the first channel I found on Slab City that I enjoyed watching regularly. Sick. And I do try to keep, you know, keep a good energy and stream often. I really do like doing these reaction videos to these stupid Slab haters. And I could totally milk this fucking piece of shit channel for all it's worth. And I probably will. So far, we've gotten a couple kickdowns. I really appreciate you guys. We're like an hour and 33 minutes in. I don't know if I have any more in me to like watch this garbage, but let's just scroll around on this fucking shit. Oh, this guy did an interview with Bo Keeley. And Bo Keeley is another piece of shit. He's one of the biggest pieces of shit in Slabs. Nobody wants him here. There. I'm not in Slabs right now. I'm in LA. But I'll be back in Slabs very shortly. And I've been in and out for the last couple months. But yeah, Bo is, I've lived across the road from him for a number of years, and I know a lot about the guy. And not only is he a piece of shit and like causes a lot of problems for people in Slab City, but he also is like another kind of scumfuck in that what he has learned about riding the rails and insider train rider information, which is very little. He uses that information and spouts it all over the internet for clout, which is disgusting, because all of that stuff like is stuff that you're not supposed to talk about. When it comes to freight train riding, there's a very gatekeepy culture, and for good reason. It's to protect the way of life for other people that ride the rails. So he's pissed off a lot of people in the train riding community as well by crowing about stuff that he shouldn't be crowing about to anyone who will listen. And it's caused a lot of problems and continues to cause a lot of problems for people that are trying to ride the rails. And it's disgusting. Yeah. So he did an interview with Bo. I don't know if I have it in me to watch it because it's going to piss me the fuck off. Let's see. Just catching up here. Some rage watching never hurts. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh man. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, so he's the one with Bo has 681,000 views. That's what being a liar and a scumfuck gets you. That's amazing. I should just start putting out videos with clickbait titles like this. And then the next one here is Slab City's Queen. Meet She Bangarang Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane, again, is a piece of shit. And is not welcome in Slabs. Much less the Queen of Slabs. There's no Queen of Slabs. People in Slab City are anti-authority. People don't like that shit. Builder says himself, like, people ask him, you know, like, oh, are you the mayor of Slab City? He's like, hell no. Nobody with a fucking brain would ever call themselves that. A guy could get shot for saying that shit around here. And it's, you know, it's a funny statement, but like, yeah, we don't like that shit. We don't want hierarchy. We left society because we didn't want to be doing that same bullshit as society. So anybody that says like, oh, I'm the queen of slabs or I'm the mayor or whatever is like, you know, they're full of shit. So that's disgusting. And then there's another. Last time I talked to Lewis, he was harassing somebody at the range. And this person turned to me and was like, please help me. So I got in between them and I told Lewis that he gets to go. He's got to leave. And fucking, you know, Lewis starts like trying to get all up in, you know, in my face and like yelling at me and shit. I'm like, no, you're going to go, dude. And finally he left. And on his way out, he said, I'm going to go get a gun and I'm going to open fire on all of you bitches at the range. And I was like, yeah, okay, dude. And I wasn't bothered by it because I know, like, A, that idiot doesn't have a gun and he's just saying shit because he's twacked out and stupid. And B, no, he's not. So, yeah, I know Lewis pretty well also. And that guy's got fucking issues. And a lot of people don't like him in Slabs either. I think he's a piece of shit. Yeah, anyway. Sam says, also, it's not safe for people to be bestowed titles. Builder Bill is not anything other than a living legend in his own space. Don't salute him. Yep, that's right. Whoa, clickbait works for dude. Yeah, right? Wait. Is that Slab City fake news? It is. Oh my god, I can't believe I clicked on this. Why did I do this to myself?
We're about to catch a freight train out of Slab City.
No, we're not.
This is how to do it. There's a lot of downtime catching a freight train, and it's no different here. The freight's pause on this main rail, which is the old Southern Pacific rail that I used to ride every Christmas home to visit my folks in Texas. The trains now pause here once a day. So you're taking your chances.
Okay. Southern Pacific doesn't fucking exist anymore. Okay, let's take a look. When he says stuff like main rail, like that doesn't mean anything. This guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's a fucking idiot. Let's see. When did Southern Pacific go out of business? 1996. Anyway.
You'll have your backpack, your sleeping bag, your bottle.
Also, not to train-splain. I don't like train-splaining, but like, I'm gonna give you a little insider information here, okay? It's not hard to catch a train out of Slabs. It's actually really easy. Anybody could fucking do it. All you have to do is be at the spot. And knowing when is also really fucking easy. Anybody who has ever driven into Slabs knows what time those trains stop. And one thing that like really fucking bothers me about Bo, Stephen Keeley, Anus Man Jr., Anus Man 2, is that he doesn't know train terminology. He'll say stuff like main rail when he means a side out. I actually, funny thing, when I was at the library last, his stupid book popped up. Jeff came over, he's like, hey, this is about trains, you might like it, you know, and brought it to me, not knowing what the fuck it is. And I knew immediately what the fuck it is. I'm like, oh my god, that's hilarious. I can't believe that turned up right now. And then I stopped and started reading through it. And I wish I brought it back with me so I could read it. Next time I go back, I'll grab it and we can clown on Bo all day long. It'll be so funny. And then I'll do a real transplaining video for once. But yeah, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He just says shit that if you don't ride trains, you'd be like, oh, that sounds smart. But if you do, you're like, that means nothing. It means literally nothing.
Of liquid, and you crash here and listen for the noise. You have an automatic alarm clock, which is a click, click, click of the wheels going over the rails. It'll
That's not what the click, click, click is, you dumb bitch.
wake you up when the train starts pulling out, or there will be other signs. So I'm going to sit here and wait for this train to start to move. The hard part is already over. The hard part was waiting for a train to stop in Slab City.
That's the easy part, my bro.
That is in Nyland, at the crossing where the tractors are crossing with the trailer. Now, it's just a matter of waiting for the train to move. The trains only stop here, only pause here about once per day, so it's catch as catch can. Now we're going to try to catch this one. We're going to frisk the drag. This is a contain.
Frisk the drag? What the fuck does that mean? I'm gonna see if that's real hobo slang. I'm gonna look that up. Hobo slang, frisk. I'm just gonna look up frisk. That doesn't mean anything. Frisk the drag. What the fuck? In threads. Oh my god, the only use known of that terminology, it says it's on a threads. I'm not gonna download threads. I'm not gonna download another fucking Instagram, Facebook fucking bullshit. Somebody says, I learned this from a hobo with a YouTube channel. This guy. That's where nobody has used that. And I will ask my fucking old-time hobo friends. I do know fucking 75-year-old hobos that were hopping back in, you know... Oh! I got cut for a second. Are we still here? I do have 75-plus-year-old friends that rode back in the day. I'm gonna ask them if that's a thing that anybody has ever said. It doesn't sound like anything that's ever been said by anybody, but besides this guy. I think he just made it up to sound fucking cool.
Container train, pure containers. It's a hot shot. It's northbound. It'll go to...
There is no northbound hot shot. The fucking rail that passes by Slabs is fucking east to west, dude. That's the fucking, colloquially we call it the sand line. Also known as the sunset line. There's... I'm sorry, this is...
Indio on into Colton. yard in San Bernardino, and from there, it'll either break up, or more likely, this freight will go into the Long Beach unit yard, the container yard. Now we're going to frisk the drag.
Yeah.
To frisk the drag means to walk the freight train to find a ride. This one is almost all container cars.
If it's almost all container cars, then it's not a hot shot. And hot shots don't fucking stop in a side out that long unless they're letting another train pass. This guy's a fucking moron.
It's called a unit container train. This freight train,
It's called a unit container train. That's not what
is
it's not what it's
down
called.
on its springs. And when I say that, you can get this freight train is down on its springs, therefore it's loaded. It's probably going to the Long Beach freight yard. So if we can get on this freight train, we'll end up in San Bernardino Colt Yard and then another hour to the Long Beach freight yard. I've ridden into that. It's a closed fence facility, but it's not difficult. If you ride into the closed facility, you can always sneak out easily. The hard part is the other way around. If you try to start within a closed facility, like a freight yard, then it's difficult.
Oh my god.
Some of these container flat cars have a floor in them, which is mandatory, just about mandatory, and other ones don't have one. If they don't have one, you gotta tie yourself in.
This guy doesn't know how to identify a fucking ride on an IM. That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna see what let's see what folks are saying in chat here. Somebody's asking about Teespring stuff. Sweet. Human Not a Replay says, the early edited content was epic. Started watching you years back. Oh, and I wanted to ask about the Cheese Dog Mafia tee and if it would work to get it out to the UK. It should. Yeah, it should. And I think Captain posted the link there. Sick. Thanks, Captain. I appreciate that. I appreciate your fucking work in the chat today. I know it's been crazy. Yeah, those shirts are made to order. Sam says America just does everything on such an American scale. My rural freight trains don't even have full-size carriages. They only about 20 foot long. That's crazy. That's wild. Damn. These
I'm gonna climb on this.
I don't want to say it if I like I don't I think they're like what's the I'm gonna make myself look like a jackass. It's like 52 foot, I think. There's like 43s and 52s, I think. I'm gonna look it up just so I don't look like a jackass. Length of American double stacks. Yeah, 40, 48, and 53 foot. Okay. Typically for like domestics, it's going to be the 53 footers. That's probably what we're looking at here.
Container ladder and see if it has a floor.
This guy doesn't even know how to fucking identify a ride. This is like the first thing that you learn when you start riding. Like, you don't have... I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to give out secrets. This guy's trying to give out secrets, but he's so stupid he doesn't even know, like, how to give the fucking secrets out. So I'm not gonna do it for him.
All right.
I literally can't believe it. I'm shocked, actually. I'm fucking shocked. Cause like the way to distinguish on a fucking double stack like this, a ride versus not a ride is literally like one or the other. There's two kinds of fucking not flatbeds, but the what the fuck I forget the technical name for these types of cars. Yeah, I'm making a fucking true oogle out of myself by not remembering what these are called. Yeah. Fucking types of rail cars. Let's take a look here. Oh, that's a really... Oh my god. Ah, here we go. Oh, it doesn't have them named. It's just pictures. I just call them fucking 53s, but, yeah, I don't know what the technical name is for them. Yeah, anyway. Somebody in chat probably knows. Anyway, alright, well, fucking aim. He has to climb all the fucking way up. And he doesn't even, I'm putting everything into restraint for not explaining why what he's doing is wrong and stupid. And I really can't without. Anyway, so yeah, fucking Slab City fake news, anus man, piece of shit. We're almost 2 hours. This has been an interesting stream. I'm gonna step outside and smoke a cigarette here and talk to folks on the thing. If you want to get down with the kickdown, please feel free. It'd piss off anus man to know that I made money clowning on him. And don't give him views. Don't go to his channel. Don't watch his shit. If it pops up in your feed, report it for fraud, fake news, endangerment, whatever the fuck seems right at the moment. Because it is actually doing real damage to people in Slab City. And if you're a fan of slabs or you're interested in our way of life, then you can help protect it by shutting down this garbage. Let me just let's see. Satan says, send a kick down, she needs more cheese and other good shit. Actually, it would be a really great time to do a little cheese party with Satan before we go. And if anybody has any questions, comments, or whatever about something that maybe you saw on YouTube about Slab City that you suspect might have been fake news, feel free to ask now and I'll tell you if it's bullshit or not. And we're gonna do a little cheese party with Satan. Yeah, we're gonna do a cheese party with Satan. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, little dog. Little dog. I got just guitars all over the damn place. Ow. just flip me in the face with her little tail. Hey, Bingus. We got a little corn toy. She's like, I don't want the corn toy, I want the cheese. You want the cheese, baby? It's a cheese dog party. Oh, I gotta find a knife or something. Yeah. Cheese dog. Let's set this back. Dude, I'm so excited to get those new mics. Because then y'all will be able to hear me a lot better. My stream won't sound like ass anymore. Oh, here you go, then. Yep. And I have been working on my edit a little bit, not in earnest, but I've been working on an edit of my what I'm gonna be calling the shitbox saga or something like that. My How Far Will My $200 Car Go series. I'm just taking all of those. It's a 5-part series. I'm taking those all and smashing them into one like full-length edited video, and I think it's coming along pretty decent. I got like 10 minutes of video now. If I take like 10 minutes or so from each of the 5 parts, then it'll be around 50 or so minutes long. And just all of the good stuff, you know, just the action, not all the filler. Not like there was, I mean, you know, it was definitely more slow paced because it's, you know, I've come a long way since I put that series out. Cheese dog. Beep. Yeah. Yeah. One for me and one for Satan. Alright. Yeah, man, I feel like I've suffered a little bit of brain damage from that little watch party there. I need to like cleanse my palate a little bit with some Yup. Cheers, folks. Thanks so much for joining me. Let's see. I'm gonna check on comments here. Sam says, join the Discord community if you haven't already, and there's a space in there for posting topic ideas to Corn. Then Corn knows what topics maybe folks want to hear about. Yeah, join the Discord, or you can leave a comment in the comments section, and I'll see it. I try to read all the comments. Some of them I miss or whatever, but mostly I see them all. So if you got requests for something that you'd like to see me talk about or address in the future, then that's a good place. Comments on the videos or go into the Discord server. And you can go to the Discord server anyway. It's just fun. It's nice. And I got my Patreon. I just uploaded a little short video from doing stuff in Slabs on the Patreon. Hi, Bella. Let's see. Okay. Sam says, I don't actually follow Slab's social drama, so I have no question. Is Lewis still living out there? I only ask as a conceptual idea that Slab seems forgiving to fools. Yeah, he's still out there. Yeah. I don't like to do Slab drama either. I'm not like a drama channel. I don't need to capitalize on fucking bullshit to have a successful channel, obviously. But every now and then it's kind of fun. And for this, like, my autistic sense of justice really got, I guess, activated, because I just really can't stand seeing people just like shitting all over my community. So that's why I made this video today and did this stream. But yeah, typically I don't really talk about this kind of stuff. I like to focus more on, like, you know, day-to-day stuff, how we get things done, like what you know, like the chores outdoors episodes are fun, or like just talking about, you know, different things that I find inspiring. Rabbi says, I think I have pink eye from seeing Sarah Jane. Sorry, man. Get some medication for that. Steal it from CVS. Human Not a Replay says, I'll try Corn plus Satan, but I don't work for the man anymore as it was destroying my soul. So now I'm selling tarots. That's cool, man. Fuck yeah. Yeah, you know, like, I don't want anybody to throw money in my donos if you can't, you know, if it's gonna hurt you or whatever. But we do appreciate it. But, you know, there's never any pressure or anything. And I love that for you. That's great. Fuck working for the man. For real. Sam says, the real new Patreon video is really cool and well made / edited. Thanks. I'm going to be doing more of that. Definitely. I've got a bunch of footage that I haven't done anything with that I've been taking with my phone here because it takes nice videos. And I just really don't care for TikTok, so I think I'll post most of my stuff on Patreon. So if you want to watch that stuff, then yeah, go and subscribe to Patreon. Just for $1 a month. There's not like tiers or anything. You know, you can donate $1 a month. You can donate $100 a month. Whatever you can spare. $5, don't matter. Yeah. Hi, Bubba. Hi, sweetie. Why are you being so cute? Why are you being so cute? Let's see. Michelle is asking me about trains. I'm not talking about trains right now. Only reason I was talking about trains was to fucking take the piss out of that dumbass video. Alright. Captain says this has been a Cheese Dog Mafia production. Yes, it has. And yeah, thanks for posting that link. Follow me on the Instagram too. I've got some, yeah, I post on Instagram a lot. And join the Discord. I hope that y'all are having a great night. I hope that maybe you got a good laugh out of this. And if you have questions about Slab City and you're watching this on replay, leave a comment or something. Hit the like button on your way out. And cheers, reprobates. Thanks for joining me. This has been very awful and annoying, but also kind of therapeutic. So, yeah, maybe there'll be more. And I'll see y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.